Welcome. This is MyDiametrical. The name is connected to a board game that I created. So that's all that is. I use the moniker on the chess sites where I play, chess.com, here, ICC, and Baba's, the free internet chess server. Alright, so this channel is dedicated to the bishop, basically. It's dedicated to, I began this channel in an effort to further introduce the world to my formula, you know, the formula that I use to assess the value of the pieces. For as far as I can remember, for as long as I've been playing chess, I've been told that the knights and the bishops were worth 3 points each, and that the rooks were 5 and the queens worth 9. People hesitate to give the king any value. Some people will give it a fighting value. So I came up with a formula, and I've introduced it to the chess community. I watch different chess videos, and I make comment on the bishop play, what was done with the bishops, you know, how effective it was or wasn't, you know, and you know, getting to the root of what really happened in those games, you know, how the person won or how they lost, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it does come down, in my estimation, to bishop play. The bishops, you know, they're very, very important. So, some people, now and again, I get some very nasty comments from people based on my assessment of something I said about, you know, a game or another. And I don't understand why people have to be so nasty and disrespectful and rude. I don't, you know, it's kind of hard to say why they have to take that route, but I do welcome intelligent responses and comments to my assessment and to the formula that I came up with. You know, if you can come up, you know, many grandmasters have spoke to the question over the years. They have, you know, determined how many points each piece is worth in their mind. You know, and a lot of them, the vast majority of them, give the bishop slight more value, just a little bit more value than the knight. I give it about 1.5 points more than the knight. I don't know how it began. I don't know the first person that spoke to the value of the pieces and what made them come to the conclusion how this three points for the knight got started, how the 3 points for the bishop got started. I don't know how that started. I don't know exactly what formula they used or how they supported coming up with that, you know, coming up with those numbers. But I give out a very clear explanation on how I came up with those numbers, the numbers that I came up with. And they're found, that formula is found in my video, Chess Secrets, the Value of the Pieces. So I just invite people to look into it. I mean, we play chess. It's just about chess. You know, it's nothing major. It's nothing real. It's just about chess. And yes, I would like to spread what, you know, this theory, this formula. I like it to become commonplace because I believe it's correct, you know, and I believe it's, you know, that the chess community would do well to teach young chess players, people who want to learn how to play chess, the values of these pieces. Now, like I said, I've read a lot of books on chess, and the teachers, the people who write these books and the masters that teach chess, they're going to tell their students not to trade a bishop for a knight, you know, especially early in the game, unless they're getting something for it. What else are they getting other than just that knight, you know? And this is just outside of just not moving the piece twice in the opening. You need to be, if you find yourself in a position where you can trade a knight for a bishop, a lot of times they're going to tell you, well, go ahead and get rid of that bishop because the bishop pair is stronger in the end. I mean, so you have a lot of different arguments people want to make to say why my theory is incorrect or my assessments are incorrect, and that's fine, you know. But base it on something logical other than what you think. Support it with something that, you know, something that makes sense, something that we can test and weigh out ourselves. Don't just, it's not wise to just say, I don't think that, you know, I just don't think. No, well, why? You know, why do you believe what you believe? Why do you believe that the bishop is only worth 3 points. Why is it so hard for you to believe that it's worth 4.6? Excuse me, 4.3, and that the rook is worth 4.6. But when you think about, when you think about the values that I place on these pieces, 4.6 for the rook rounds out to 5 points. 4.3 for the bishop rounds out to 4 points, and 2.6 for the knight rounds out to 3 points. So it's really, I'm just saying that the knight is worth 3 points, the bishop is worth 4 points, and the rook is worth 5. My formula comes up with the queen, evaluates the queen at 9 points, and most people will agree that that's what it's worth. But I support it with mathematical formulas. It's a theory. It's mathematically, concluded. This is how we determine it. It's just not, I think, I feel. No, it's math. You know what I'm saying? We're using a mathematical formula to come up with it. So, yeah, I'm inviting people to, and I'm really encouraging chess players to look into the videos. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy them. The weaker players, and I don't mean any slight when I say that, weaker players, people, when I say weaker to 1600, I'll say. Me, myself, you see right here, I'm on 1689, I'm probably not even 1689 right now on ICC. This gentleman here that I played, the Oil Lady, I don't know, Haterade, this is a game I play, I'm going to run through real quick. This individual is clearly stronger than me, but I won this particular game. You know what I'm saying? They could have been tired. I could have just had a good game. They could have had a bad game. Whatever. I don't claim. I didn't put this game up to say that I'm better than this person and try to, all due respect to them. And I'm really showing them respect because I'm excited because I beat them. I felt good about it. So I'm going to run through the game and show what I try to use, how I try to use my bishops, and where they can be effective. But it's just a blitz game. It's just a blitz game. But yeah. Encouraging people to come to the channel, make a comment, how you came up with your assessments, or why you think my assessments are wrong or right. All that is appreciated. And yeah, I'm gonna run through this game, and I'll see you online playing. Perhaps you can challenge me on ICC, like I say, chessclub.com, or at Baba's, the free internet chess server. All right, so we're just gonna run through this game. This mediocre player that I am, playing against this guy here, 5 point in the 5-minute games, he's much stronger than me. But I was able to mix it up a little bit here, and I played this type of King's Indian attack very often, and have learned, come up with a few things that I can kind of generate some offense out of it. And you see, I sacked right there. It's kind of iffy, but it's a 5-minute game, so I've come up with a few things that. So here's the turning point in the game right here. It was just a bunch of jockeying until this point right here, and he had some very simple responses. He didn't play the correct response, obviously, but he had simple responses to this, and so by not playing the correct response, it cost him. So what did he do? Let's see what he did. Let me get back. Yeah, he came up with the rook, I guess because he wanted to avoid the check on F7. But I mean, I wasn't hitting. I couldn't hit unless I hit with the rook, and then it just wasn't. This. He didn't have to do this, but he set up a potential pin when he did that. And we could go through the game, try to figure out exactly what he should have done. Maybe just probably just bring the bishop up. Maybe that was all it needed to do, bring the bishop up. Yeah, because he could have. Yeah, the checks weren't going nowhere. I mean, I didn't have anything. Could have probably left the rook right where it was. Check, step over. Yeah, it was. I didn't have anything major going on. He could have. Yeah, so he didn't. It's blitz, So now there's that pin now. In this particular opening, when I play it, I try not to move that bishop until I actually have to move it. I want to get other things in the play. And yeah, right here, pinning that rook. A lot of times people, they really don't want to trade their rooks for their bishops. So the rook is worth more, but in a lot of positions, you can in many positions, you can get done what you need done with the bishop as opposed to the rook. You know, they just very strong. So he I pinned it, and he exchanged. He didn't have to do that because I couldn't hit. So he may have just missed. I don't know if he was worried about this exchange, but you know, it's a blitz game. Let's just keep that in mind. It's a blitz game, and he could see that I was playing. You know, I had something going on here, but he missed that. You know, so of course he wouldn't have done it if he just saw this. He would have moved the king, or he'd have done something different. He'd have moved the queen out the way. You know, it's a lot going on here with that check, but yeah. I just wanted to show the game, and that was pretty much it. After that, it was, you know, he didn't have anything. He was losing his queen. So yeah, I wanted to just point that game out. You know, that's one game I played there, and look, I love chess. I love it, and hopefully you love it enough to where you can, you know, appreciate the videos and appreciate, you know, just appreciate my love for the game and the fact that I'm, you know, so dedicated to trying to find out the values of the pieces and, you know, all these things. I mean, it's something to be said for all that, you know. All right. Peace out.